Hi, Pookies. Hello. And welcome back to another episode of the Blunt Bills podcast, where we say things we were never meant to say out loud. So grab your water, grab your pen, grab your notebook, and let us lock in. Today, we are talking about a topic that I understand, but I do not understand. So we are going to try and understand it together. Okay? This is a really broad topic, and I am hoping that I can cover, an extensive part of it through the episode, but it is very broad. So we're going to focus on one section alone. Yeah, welcome. If you're capable of loving deeply, you are also capable of hating just as deeply. If that makes you uncomfortable, then good. That is where self-awareness begins. As above, so below. That is today's topic, and we're going to focus on polarity, okay? So, sometimes you find yourself doing things and you're like, why did I do that, Or you find a very intelligent person doing very stupid things and you're like, why are you doing that, because why? So we are here to discuss that. We are here to say that your capacity to be intelligent is just as equal as your capacity to be stupid. Similarly, your capacity to love hard is equal to your capacity to hate hard. Okay? So, stay with me. Well, we think we're broken, but really, we're just seeing two ends of the same spectrum. What am I talking about? It is us, For example, me. I have the capacity to be very quiet, be very introverted, be very, comfortable in being alone, comfortable not talking to people. Similarly, I have the capacity to be very outspoken, very loud, very out there, very social, very extroverted. It does not mean that I have two personalities. Today I am Jennifer, tomorrow I am Wamboi. No, it just means I am me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do I understand what I'm saying? Yes, I do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, as above, so below. What is that? It is, when you're really nice to someone and then they really piss you off and you're like, you know what? Screw this person. And now you're very mean to the person. You're not changing sides or becoming a bad person, or now you are a good person and now you're bad and it is your evil side and this is your good side, There is nothing like that. You're just you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, above is not the good. Above is your inner self. Above is your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, your perceptions. Above is like cognitive something, Above is how you think, how you feel, how you are internally. And below is what you project based off of what you're feeling. Okay? For example, you think to yourself that I am unworthy of love, I am unworthy of affection, I am unworthy of this. That is above. So as above, so below. Below is how you let others treat you. Because now we've established you don't think you have any worth. Your self-worth is in the gutters. So below is how you let people treat you disrespectfully. You let people treat you like absolute shit because you don't think that you deserve anything better. Your state, your mental state is that this is okay because after all, I am not worth it. You get? So, you don't have two personalities. You have one personality, but you your energy has two directions. It is like this pen. There is the tip of the pen and there is this end of the pen, you know. It is one pen. There is no pushing to this end or pushing to this end because it is one pen with two sides, the blunt side and the pointed side. This side can poke you, this side cannot, right? But that doesn't mean that when I am pointing at you with this side of the pen, I am no longer pointing at you with a pen, I am pointing at you with a blunt object. No, I am still pointing at you with a pen. And when I am pointing at you with this side, I am still pointing at you with a pen, except I am pointing with the sharp side of the pen. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, if you can be incredibly kind to a person, you can also be incredibly cruel to that person or to another person. It is all you. There is no, once upon a time I was Jennifer and I was a really nice person, and then today I am Wamboi and I am a very mean person and I hate everyone. I am still me. It is still me. You get? So, polarity in as above, so below is not about trying to pull one side of the rope. It is not about playing tag. It is about being the rope. It's not about being two sides of a coin. It's about being the coin. You get what I'm saying? Okay. For example, yeah? Sometimes, okay, in as much as you are a very confident, outspoken, intelligent person, similarly, you are capable of being so depressed you are suicidal. It is not that now because you're in this mood where you're suicidal, you're sad, you're depressed, you're in the gutters, you're not a new person. Instead, one side of the coin is up, okay? And what matters is what you do with the side of the coin that is up, okay? Being that today you're feeling low, your mood is low, does not mean that now you're weak and now your whole personality is changed, you are an entirely new person. No, it just means today this side of the rope is, no, this side of the coin is up, okay? And sometimes you feel so confident, you feel like you can accomplish anything, you feel like you can do anything, you're everything. That does not mean that you're this powerful person who can never feel down, who can never have a bad day. It just means on this day, this side of the coin is up. So what matters is what you do with the side of the coin that is up, okay? Now, why are we learning this? We are learning this because we need to understand self-mastery. 2026 being the year of the horse, it is the year where we take our issues head on. And we can't take our issues head on if we do not understand what the issue is, okay? So, first things first, as above, so below. Above is your cognitive functioning, your emotional functioning, is your perceptions, your you know, you. Below is your actions, what you do with how you're feeling, what you do with what you're thinking about. That is your below, okay? So we have established that. Now, what are we going to do with the side of the coin that is up? What we are going to do is make the most out of it, okay? Yes, you're feeling low, you're feeling down, you're feeling sad, you're feeling defeated. Okay, it is okay. What is not okay is letting that define you, okay? Instead of letting that define you, what you're supposed to do is, first of all, acknowledge that this is how you're feeling. Today is not a good day and it is fine, you know. Tomorrow will be a better day, yay. But today is not a good day. So what am I going to do today? Am I going to first hide from the world because I feel like being in the world is too overwhelming for me. It's good. You're dealing with it. You're doing what you can with the side that is up. Okay? Haya, today is a good day, right? Now, you're not going to go making love to everyone you find along the way. You're not going to go buying flowers for anyone you come across. Why? Because regardless of it being your good day, you're not trying to self-sabotage, right? You're not trying to ruin your life, okay? So you're going to use the side that is up to your benefit. Today is a good day. I am going to go find opportunities. I am going to go make friends. I am going to go, socialize. I am going to go do this, that, and the other. You understand? Yeah. Why are we learning this? Because we want awareness. Now, don't get it wrong. Awareness does not equal total control. It equals extensive opportunities. Okay? What am I saying? Awareness does not change your outcome. It does not equal total, like you can now deal with it. When you're having a bad day, you're going to change it from a bad day to a good day. No, that is not the point of awareness. The point of awareness is it gives you fast recovery, less damage, more accountability after, and better choices next time. Okay? So, when you have awareness, you are able to do self-mastery. Okay? And I am going to do an entire episode about self-mastery. So, what is our takeaway from the concept as above, so below? Our takeaway is that you are who you think you are. How you perceive yourself, the emotions that you let, define you, the thoughts that you have about yourself are who you are. Because they are the things that are going to direct you. However you're going to behave is going to be based on what you think. And as above, so below. You are who you think you are. Basically, self-awareness is understanding that you're not trying to be a better person, because you might constantly think that you're this confident person, this emotionally intelligent person, this nice person. You might think that you are that, and then you find yourself having depression, having a bad day, feeling low. So you're not trying to change your cognitive perception, cognitive thinking to one direction. You're trying to deal with the direction that is pulling you fast. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, basically that is the whole concept of as above, so below. And tune in to my next episode so that we can talk about self-awareness and self-mastery. So, you're not supposed to be one side of the coin. You're supposed to be the coin, okay? You're not supposed to kill one side of the coin. You're supposed to be the coin. So, sometimes the coin may land at heads, and heads is you have a bad mood, you're sad, you're yada, yada, yada. Sometimes the coin may land at tails, and you're happy, go lucky, you're shaking rainbows, you're a walking unicorn. It is fine. It is still the same coin. No matter the side that is facing up, you're still the same coin. That is the whole concept of as above, so below, I think. Yeah. Like I said, this is a topic that confuses me, and I want us to grasp it together. So today we were focusing on polarity. Yeah. Now, I will see you on my next episode. I love you guys so much. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I love you. Bye.